Hey Tool Nuts, I'm Doug with toolnut.com, and today we're going to be going through Milwaukee's line of chainsaws. So we're going to start off with the newest addition to the line. This is the new 14-inch Milwaukee M18 FUEL brushless chainsaw. This saw is basically like a 40cc gas engine saw, but cordless, no gas. You still are going to use oil on it. Always very important. When it comes to oil, the bar and chain lube, you can use any brand. Doesn't matter. You're going to fill here in the port. You know, it's got a rubber gasket, so it shouldn't leak here. With that said, though, in hot conditions, if you leave the saw laying, let's say, on its side like this, or sometimes like this, and it gets very hot outside, the viscosity of the oil is going to get thinner, and you may have it leak out sometimes. I've had it happen myself when I leave this out in the shed during the summertime. So just, you know, keep that in mind. A lot of times when I store my chainsaw, sometimes I'll store it on the side, so it's down here in the port, and it's not going to leak out in the port where it feeds to the blade itself. So always look for that. This has a standard lock right here, safety feature for locking the chain when not in use. And if you lock it, when you pull the trigger, it won't operate. It's also, if it comes back at you, it'll hit and a lot of times stop the blade from spinning before it cuts into something that's not supposed to. Bar and chain are made as usual by Oregon. Again, this is a 14-inch. This saw I mentioned before is like a 40cc. So on a 12 amp hour battery, this will make up to 150 cuts in a 6x6 seater on this saw. It's a variable speed trigger on here. It also has overload protection like a lot of the other saws. So if you're trying to push too hard too quickly in harder material, or you pinch it, it's going to shut off. You gotta just take it back, recycle the trigger, and you're going back to work. Very similar to most other chainsaws, you're going to have to change your blade, and your bar is here. Your tensioner for your chain is here. These do come with the tool on board right here. So you just take that out, you can loosen those, take off the cover, remove the bar if you need to. Always make sure you're cleaning this also regularly. You know, stuff might get stuck in there, debris, etc. On any chainsaw, you always want to be checking for that. You can see the handle here is nice. You can use it sideways, upright for cutting. So biggest thing, always make sure it's lubricated. The chain is tensioned properly for that. When you're using it, you are going to have to sharpen it after a little bit or do a blade change. There are extra bars available for this model from Milwaukee, as well as the chains, and here at toolnut.com. We're going to go into now the 16-inch, an existing model. Very similar, longer bar, 16-inch bar, same thing. This is going to be up to 150 cuts on a 12 amp hour battery in 6x6 seater. Again, same lock. It's pretty much very, very similar to the 14-inch, as you can see here. Same way to tension, remove the blade and bar. You have your onboard storage again there for your tool. Same handle, same fill for your oil. That's the 16-inch. These are all the Power State brushless motors. Again, this one will also have the overload protection in it. Now we're going to go to my favorite. This came out about a year and a half ago. This technically is a pruning saw. They're calling it the pruning saw. This is the M12 line of batteries. 6-inch bar on this one. Great saw. I love it. It's super compact, super lightweight. You can see here, you got your onboard storage for your tool here also. This is going to be your oil reservoir here. You have a nice handle so you can grip it different ways here. Super lightweight, super compact. I love this. I leave it in my quad when I go clearing trails, just in case I have some down smaller trees. Same thing with the 16. I generally keep with me to go back to if I have to, if there's any larger trees. But for pruning smaller branches like that, this is a great saw. Same thing for tensioning, removing the bar. Extra bars are available at toolnut.com, as well as the chains are also. What else? Always clean it. This has overload protection. You can see it's a little bit dirty in there, but not too bad. We have had, though, occasionally on these some calls where they didn't realize that there's a piece of debris in there and it was restricting it from operating. The chain wouldn't spin. Took the cover off, cleaned it. Obviously with the batteries, always removed to do that, or changing the bar or removing the chain. Always safety first with this. So just make sure you're always cleaning, maintaining these, sharpening the blades. You get a good clean cut, quick cut, always. On this one, so again, 12-volt line. This is available two ways to buy. You can buy it as a bare tool. So no battery, no charger, you're just getting the saw, you're getting the blade cover, the bar and chain. Or you can buy it as a kit, which comes with the saw, the chain, the bar, the cover, a 4 amp hour red lithium M12 battery, and a charger with that. This will do up to 120 cuts in 2-inch oak on a single charge of the 4 amp hour battery. So up to 120 cuts. All right, so another great addition to the line. Very popular saw. Pole saw, Milwaukee has here also, which works off of their QUIK-LOK system. So this is pretty cool. This is their 10-inch bar pole saw. This is only available as a kit. This will also do up to 150 cuts per charge on an 8 amp hour battery in 3-inch oak. Power state brushless motor, again, has overload protection on it. So to take this apart as the kit, actually, we'll go back into that. So you're going to get 3 pieces. You're going to get the power head here. You're going to get the 10-inch saw head. And then you're going to get a 3-foot extension in the kit, an 8 amp hour battery, and a charger, the bar and chain. These are also available separately, replacements on the site. So with their QUIK-LOK Power Head system, you can also extend this. So you're just going to loosen this here, and it comes out and removes. And if I want to put the 3-foot section in there, I could then do an 11-foot overhead reach to cut limbs down with. The other thing, though, that's cool with this QUIK-LOK system, you can get a string trimmer attachment if you wanted to attach to this then. You could get a hedge attachment, and I believe an edger attachment are the 3 other attachments that are available for this right now to add to this system. So again, this is only available as a kit if you want the pole saw, 11-foot reach, 150 cuts into 3-inch oak on that power state motor, and I think that's it. Safety, just hit that real quick. So cutting above limbs, Milwaukee just is coming out with some new hard hats and different helmets here. This is one of them here. I'm sure Dan will put the number up there for you. So you want to make sure you got your hard hat on, want to make sure you got some gloves, and as always, eye protection. Thanks again for watching. I'm Doug with toolnut.com. For this and other videos, please go to our YouTube channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks.